You know, with all the different exterior building materials available for new construction or remodeling, it's amazing the amount of stone I see used on homes all around the country. Now, stone is material that has been used in construction for thousands of years, and though its primary purpose may have changed from serving a structural purpose to one of pure aesthetics, it remains a common addition to structures today. Now, as with any type of building material, you do have choices. The biggest decision to be made when thinking about a stone material is a choice between natural stone and manufactured stone veneer. Well, today I'm going to be talking about manufactured stone veneer. Now, as you can see here, it has a beautiful look. Now, if I would hold up regular stone to this manufactured stone, you really couldn't tell the difference. Now, during the 70s, permastone was the name of the product that a lot of people use, but it looked fake. Nowadays, with all the new technology on how they construct this, you really can't tell the difference. If I'd hold a stone up and manufacture stone, you couldn't tell the difference. Now, look at all the different styles and shapes you can get. Now, what's cool about this, these manufacturers actually go out and they match stone to the area. So from the Great Lakes all the way to western New York, you have different styles of stone. Now, this one is actually a field stone, as if it was lifted from a field where cattle may be roaming. Look at all the nice shapes, a little jagged edges, a little rounded edges to this. You can see all the beautiful shapes that this field stone has. Now, this one is very popular right now. This is called dry stack. You can see it is stacked one on top of each other. There's really no grout here. They stack the stone on top of each other, and it has a lot of nice shapes, irregular shapes, different sizes of rectangles, a lot of flatter stones. So this is really kind of a neat stone. It's called dry stack. Now, this one is called ledge stone. Imagine if you were walking through a forest and you saw some ledges, some real stone. This is what it would look like. Different shapes of rectangles. You have a lot more chiseled. Look how it's irregular here. So this is a really nice look. This is called ledge stone. Now, limestone, very popular in my area in Ohio. This limestone has different types of shapes. There's square shapes, there's rectangular shapes, and it just has a lot of nice irregular shapes, so very popular for that. Now, of course, you'd have river rock. Now, river rock, as you can imagine, has been eroded over the years by natural resources like water running through it. Nice, soft edges, beautiful color, beautiful shape. Now, as far as installing this, it is a great do-it-yourself project, but if you feel a little bit intimidated, you can hire a professional to do this, but I'm going to kind of walk you through the steps. Now, the great thing about manufactured veneer stone, it's a lot lighter. It's cheaper than normal natural stone, and it can be done fairly quickly, so you can work fast with this. Now, it comes in a box like this from the manufacturer. As you can see, all the stones are laid out for you, so it kind of eliminates a little bit of the guesswork. You can actually start your pattern working across your wall. Now, normally, if you're working with this type of stone, you would want to start from the top of your wall and work your way down. The reason you're doing that is you're going to be working with this wet mortar. Now, if you get any of this gooped on your lower stone, it's going to make a mess. So always work from your top down so you don't get mortar on your stone. Now, we have the surface here. This is your wall. You have a felt paper. That's actually good for any water penetration into your home. This is a metal lath that you install with galvanized nails. And then this little scratch coat is actually mortar that you mix up. Now, the mortar looks like this. Now, you would place this on your trowel, and what you do is you apply it and you want to push it up through your lath so that it fills all this metal lath in. Now, this coat here is actually dry. You want to make sure that it's thumbnail dry before you apply your stone. Then the next thing you want to do is you want to start laying out your stone. Now, I have a piece here. I've already laid all this section in, and you can see this is how this is going to fit. You want to make sure that you have enough gap here to give it a nice natural look. So if you follow the pattern in the box, you can start installing this. Now, I'm going to mud this up. I'm going to butter up the back of this stone. You want to make sure you get a nice even layer on there. Now, this is going to get messy, so you're going to remove some of that like so. Keep buttering it up so you have enough thickness on there. I can put a little bit more on. It's always good to go a little bit more. And then I'm going to take a notch. I'm going to put a little V in here. And the reason I'm doing that is I push this up to the wall. That'll actually help suck the stone into the wall. Then you just take it and you put it in place. You give it a nice push and you kind of push it around. Now, see all that kind of coming out? That's a good thing. So I want to push that in there. I still have my nice gap here to give me that nice look. It's all even throughout the field of stone. Now this is when the fun part starts. You can actually take your fingers and clear some of this off. Just put it back in the thing. You want to get all this excess mortar out of the gaps like so. As you can see, you can just clean that up. Always have a little paper towel or a towel handy so you can do that. Now once this dries, you can start adding the grout in between. All right, now I got a little bit of mortar in this grout bag here, and you can see it comes out fairly quickly. That's what you kind of want to do. Now I'm going to fill in these gaps between the stones with my grout. Just squeeze it in like you're decorating a cake. You know what's great about this manufactured stone? You could use this to build a barbecue in the back of your house. You can do the front of your fireplace. You see, just fill this in. Don't worry about it being a little messy. Then once you fill in a substantial area like this, just squeeze it in. You're going to take a tool called a striking tool. This is called a striking tool, and you just kind of want to feather this in, just like so. And if you need to remove anything, you can. Just scrape it off. If you need to, you can even use your finger. This is a great way to fill this in. So you would fill in this whole field of stone with your grout, and as it evens out, you're going to get some beautiful looks like the stones that are right behind me. I tell you what, this is really a great project, do-it-yourself project, or hire a pro to do it. It's really going to enhance the beauty of your house. It's not a hard project to do. It's lightweight. As far as regular stone, it's heavy. This stone is light, and you could do it yourself. And I'm going to finish up this section because nothing better than working with manufactured veneer stone. I love it.
A complete DVD set of all 13 episodes of Series 200 of Around the House with Matt and Sherry is available for $49.99 plus shipping and handling. You can bring Sherry and Matt into your house to help you with your decorating and home projects. Visit mattandsherry.com to order.